liking, subscribing, sharing, clicking the notification bell so you know when we are live. And you know what? I want to say thank you to those who have joined us on this journey, who participate in our chat. We are building, developing, and loving on a community of people. And I'm grateful for you guys. And so, what, what you, bro, what you doing?
People coming in on the live. Y'all, Key, be honest.
Hey,
Come over to YouTube, man.
y'all, King Logan is on the front porch
I'm
welcoming
on the
people
front
as he
porch
always does
welcoming the
every
people,
week.
man. Come
Yeah,
by
what's
and
up?
holler at us. Come
Yeah,
holler
come
at
by
us, man.
outside.
Come holler at us.
We
Listen,
outside.
man. It's
What's up, bro?
nothing, man. I'm in a motivated state right now. I am.
What? What has you so motivated
Nah,
today?
it's just having a meeting with a branding company
Okay.
today just
Okay.
really motivated me, and
Mm,
you know, it's a. I'm excited about it. I'm
that's
excited about
wonderful.
the going forward. I'm excited about the rebranding. I'm excited about the resurgence of King, and
All right. The
I'm really really excited.
resurgence.
Yeah, because it's
Come through.
enough. Enough is enough already.
That's
Enough
cool,
is
man. What
enough.
did you? Can I ask what kind of information you got
Yeah.
about your branding?
If I
Yeah.
Or
give the information away,
Oh,
uh-huh.
Lord. They're going to have to charge them.
no,
You
no,
got to
no.
charge.
We no.
Oh,
I don't want to mess up the show that's coming up.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but is there
Keith, talking about-
anything that you could
Keith, talking
share
about,
that
get
would,
out the house, brother. Man, I'm getting out
who's,
the house.
who said that?
Keith.
Who? That's funny.
He on my Instagram. Talking about, get out of the house.
Yeah, come on, come on, come on over here to this house.
Tyler,
Come
what's
to the
up,
other
brother?
room.
What's up, brother? Nah,
Tell
man,
them to come to the den.
I'm definitely going to start getting out of the house. Yeah.
You
Okay.
you've been saying that for months. What
No,
you did,
I've started.
I got to
I've
give that to
started.
you. You did. I
I'm
heard
just
about you
y-
going and
yeah.
being out. That was great.
I'm getting out the house, man.
Hmm.
I just
Hmm.
at this point, it's got to all make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? It all
Oh
has to make
yes.
sense to me.
Oh, you
Everything
know.
has to make sense. Everything has to be. Uh, it's a purpose. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So I'm excited about the new that's coming, new
The
projects, and
resurgence.
all that good stuff. The resurgence. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
What's up
Tell
with you, Montez? I heard y'all had a little shaking going on out there.
Bro,
was shaking and
again.
baking.
Yeah, I was literally sitting in my car in Calabasas, and I guess the where what do they call it? The epicenter of where it hit was like over in Riverside, and my car just started shaking. I thought it was getting filled with the Holy Ghost there for a minute, but no, it was the earthquake.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to
You see what
not
I'm saying, bro?
tie that
Y'all,
Well,
bro,
together.
you be
'Cause
playing, bro. Y'all, you gotta
well,
stop.
what do
I
you
believe
You
cars
mean?
can be
really,
filled with the Holy Ghost too, with the Holy
you
I
Spirit.
what?
mean,
I believe cars can be filled with the Holy Spirit. Uh-huh.
I'm,
Mine is. I don't know about yours.
I,
Mine is.
the way you was about to
Boy,
cuss that lady out last week,
your gas filled with
your car filled with
electricity,
the.
boy,
All right, okay. You
That's me, not my car.
and your car
two
is filled with
separate entities
electricity.
for sure.
Electricity.
But
Yeah.
But
that's hilarious.
other than
Okay.
Yeah,
that,
it's
man, you good? You
yeah, man.
chilling out there?
I'm great. I'm great.
Yeah,
Listen, man, I gotta be
me
honest with you.
too. I feel great.
I can't lie. I feel really, really good. I'm really, really motivated. I am really excited for the guest that's coming up. I'm excited
Yes.
for I'm excited. Dog. I can't even
Yeah.
lie.
Can you tell us
Like
about? So I know we don't have a guest on this show,
No.
but we do have one coming up next week. Can you talk a little bit about that? Tell us a little about her.
now let's wait till later in the show till more
Why are
people
you
come.
trying to wait?
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
you
Cause
want to
I'm
make it like
yeah
a
yeah
surprise?
Yeah.
yeah I want to surprise.
Things that we retired in 2024.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Q1.
I ain't gonna
Right.
ever be. No. But yeah, man. Other than that, what else we got going on in the world?
Well, first
Uh,
of all, I need
Man.
the folks that are in Florida to be safe as you can,
did
because
you just
this
make that up, or do
hurricane,
you say that? That's how you say that in whatever it is.
Florida, Florida.
Florida. Yeah,
Is that how
Florida.
you
Yeah.
said it in Spanish for
Well,
real?
it's Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Sometimes I
Yeah.
like to speak
How do you
Spanish.
say Texas in Spanish? Do you know?
Tejas.
Tejas.
What up, Christy?
What's
Yeah.
up, Chrissy?
Oh,
Yeah.
Chrissy's in there. Hi, Chrissy Poo. Yeah, so there's a lot of natural disaster things going on.
Yeah.
So, I'm wishing everybody well. I've seen pictures of I have friends that are in the Carolinas and they've shared photos of their
Mm.
communities with me and it is catastrophic.
Crazy. Huh?
Y'all be safe, do what you can. That's all I can say about that. It's
What's
crazy.
Yeah.
another hurricane?
Yeah,
Milton's
like
going to Florida.
Milton. I don't know where they come up with these names
Listen, I
Yeah.
was
because
just about
some
to
of
ask the
them
same question.
Yeah. Milton.
What? Who names the?
they do. Well, there's a whole thing, and I'm not going to read the whole thing. Y'all would have to Google it because it's pretty
But give
extensive.
us enlighten us, please.
So there is a bank of names that they use, and they rotate them unless there is something that's super disastrous or something that
Like
which
El
every
Nino.
hurricane is right.
Hmm.
Katrina and what was
El
the other one?
Nino.
They retired the names because they don't want to revisit those names because
But where
of
did they get the names though? Who said, "Oh,
they
we're
have
gonna
a
name it
bank. I,
this"?
I think they be calling some of our families. They be coming up with some of these names like
Listen,
Uncle Milton and
They got
them.
Irma.
some names for him.
You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
yeah, you know where they getting them names from.
No, I
You be
don't.
looking at them names like I know where y'all getting these names from.
Where? Where? Tell
I,
me.
I don't know. I don't know, but they do have a bank of names, and they rotate them unless, like I said, there's like something extremely catastrophic or
Like
like
an
Katrina.
actual. When you say bank of names, you mean like
Yeah,
a
like
hard drive full. Let's just use a hard drive, for instance,
yeah,
just full of names.
full of names, and they rotate them
But they go
for
in
X
order. They go like in A,
A
B, C,
B.
D,
They're
E,
in
F. Yeah.
alphabetical order. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
A
in
B C D
alphabetical
E.
order, and then
Yep.
that's how they use them.
Yeah.
Here's my
Okay.
question to you guys:
What?
with all these natural disasters happening, because I know
Hmm.
you guys in Texas, you deal
Hmm.
with tornadoes, and then of course winter's coming, so
Yeah.
you'll have the ice storms. Do you
Hmm.
guys have like storm type?
Bunkers.
Yeah, like are you ready for for a major storm if it happens?
I'm going to my mom and daddy's house.
Hmm. But do
I
they
Cause
guess
have a
in a tornado you
bunker
have
though?
time. You can actually
I go
you can
outside
go
and look at
somewhere. Yeah.
tornadoes.
Yeah, we don't have that here. Like we don't
Yeah,
have the time to get ready for it.
you don't.
Uh-uh. If it happens, it happens, and that's that. So
Yeah.
we have to have a little kit if it's gonna go down heavy.
Hmm.
We just
Yeah.
have to have a little kit. So I have mine.
Now we
Yeah.
should have
Little
things
bro
like a
Tyler,
safe.
we are definitely not having Crash Cut on the show. I'm
Wait.
sorry.
Oh, let me go
Tyler,
over
talk
here.
about Crash Cut as a guest,
Tyler,
please. No.
we could call
No,
Crash
no,
Cut and
no,
have
no.
him
That would be
I
on.
fun,
no,
actually.
Hey, David,
no,
That would be
no,
we
fun.
no.
I
I
wouldn't be
don't like
opposed to
giving
it.
these dudes that they this nigga. Okay, let me calm down.
why? Wait, why did you get so riled up about the one and only Crash Cut? He's super
I got it's.
nice.
I don't care nothing about none of that.
I'm not advocating for it. I'm just
It's
Tyler.
just come on. It's foolishness, man.
Tyler.
Now
Is
you
it?
know you sound terrible. Though.
n-
Yeah, get up out of here, bro.
Okay, and we're going to, ladies and gentlemen, we're
What?
going
Anyway,
on to
what's
the
up?
next topic
What's up, David?
because
We
we
got David
are
in the building. What's
I
happening?
mean,
yes.
Roll
I
call
think with
since
what's
we.
on the radio now, he fits right in. He's great.
Whoop. That was a
He's
real
great.
nice dig right there.
He
You
is
know.
great.
He is
Anyway,
famous too, y'all. He
no,
be
he's super famous now. I
he's
give him that. That Instagram, and that social media world is
listen,
real.
he
It's
be
a
everywhere. He is like super VIP at every concert, every recording. Like, anyways, Tyler, you got
King,
us
would
on
you ever do
Crash
a
Cut.
song with him, like an actual song?
no,
Run that again. Say that again.
Would he
no,
do a song with him?
no,
Who? Tyler or
No,
King?
King. Would King do a song with Crash Cut
no,
ever?
You know the answer to that, John. I
no,
don't even know why you're asking
no.
that question.
Now, if I do,
But
it's got to be a substantial amount. It's got to be enough for me to deal
Uh,
with
so,
what it is.
so what you
so
would
the
do is
answer is
throw a number at
yes.
him, and it wouldn't be big enough. You're like,
The answer is yes.
I
I'm
need
telling you, like I
50K.
told
He'd
y'all
So
be
what
like,
you're
all
before,
saying
right.
is there's a chance.
if the money is not good enough. You
We
know what?
went
I'm gonna tell you
from
why I say. I'm gonna tell you. Here's why I say.
Uh,
Because y'all know this. There's so
what?
many tools in the studio to make anybody sound good
yep.
or at least halfway decent.
Or at
Yep.
least
So I know these tools, and then if I'm gonna be in there producing for real, and somebody like if we're gonna have a vocal producer, we don't care about none. You call
some
me to do the job.
You'd have to have about 3 of them for that job.
something.
Nah, I'll be now you one and I'm one. We good.
He said,
Do
we
what he tell
covered.
you. Do what he tell you to do.
Do
You
that,
want
Right.
and ain't none of that gonna do that. Now
yeah.
let's
Well,
just
I want to do it this way.
say
Well, sir,
No-
you called us to
Right.
do a job. Let us do this job,
that
and
would be a
your job
very
is to
Bro.
sing. You sing. That's what you do. Sing.
Same. I think
We
me
gonna
and
make you
Giannis,
sound good. So to answer
me,
the question,
yeah,
if it's worth it, absolutely.
you would do it.
It
What's
It's
is
funny.
worth
worth
it
it.
though? Like, what is like the
Somebody like
amount?
Crash Cut.
Like, what's the amount that would make it worth it?
Well, the worst session I've ever had that I
Oh,
charged crazy independent number for, I charged
Mhm.
them people $50,000 and they paid it.
so what if you, what if you say 50 or 75 and be like, I bet that.
Then I'm gonna do just like I did last time. That girl couldn't sing, rap, clap on beat, nothing. And she said, I want to do an album. I'm gonna do a song. EP." All right, give me 50 bands.
Yeah.
Mm, the-
And she was like, okay. I was like,
Chris,
oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Me
yeah.
and Deanna's had to work with an artist like that. Oh God.
I won't do
Every
any. I
session was
won't now, Chris. The
frustration.
way Chris said that, I don't put Chris's comment on the
But
screen.
she said what you said. You said for
No,
50 bands.
King be like, I will for the big bag. That just to me it seemed like I'll do anything for the bag. No,
Okay,
no.
clarify then,
You want to put
because
Let's
that's what
some
I
clap.
took out of that too.
stipulations on
You said
there.
what?
I took that out of that as well. That's why I
John, you
said.
try to really make me cuss you out already. We
We're
just
not going to do
started.
that.
I'm not
But
gonna
that's
do
what you
this.
said. That's why I
That
said.
ain't
So you're
what you know
saying
what
there's
I
a
meant
chance.
though, bruh.
Yeah.
Now it ain't that. If
Here
I
we go,
mean
guys.
if it's worth the money, yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Producing a record, that's as far as I'm going for the bag.
One record. That's it.
One song,
Yeah.
because that's nerve wracking.
Have you
Working
ever
with an
told an
artist who
artist?
can't.
I've seen it. I
Well,
have
have you ever
seen
told an artist like I'll do a song for you, but do not put my name on it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
I
have
Listen,
I
to.
know of
I
some
do that on a regular these days. I do,
I know of some people who do that or they have
I do
another
that for
name.
real. Yo, don't put my name
Yeah.
on this. Don't even say
Don't
I
put
had
my
nothing to
name.
do with this.
They
Yeah.
give their
No,
alter
because
ego.
no. No, I'm gonna tell y'all what really got me. Hold on. Okay. No, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. How come you want me?
I don't know.
How come Chrissy?
Yeah. Well.
Listen, they pay
Well,
for
it
my time.
depends.
They get it. Again, I understand it. I'm not gonna uh 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 just do anything for the bag. I'm sorry. It's gotta be worth it.
Yeah.
And not even I ain't if it's gotta be my job. I say it that way. It's gotta
Yeah.
be music. Music based. You know what I
Well,
mean?
obviously. What
Because
Low
else are you
hanging
the
fruit
selling?
here, guys.
because
What else
because
are you selling?
right, exactly. That's how King be like, I will for the bag. No, 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 no,
You
no.
specify the
Let's
bag, please.
I will work on some music for the
Yeah.
bag. Let's
Yeah.
go there because people is weird these days.
I
Yeah.
And
know.
I don't want to get nobody caught up in no weird situations and you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 No diddy.
I mean, if somebody's paying for your services, then it's why would you turn down anybody who's going to pay for your services?
What?
I
Well, if
have.
some, I'm saying for
I will and
music.
have.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
have.
saying. Yeah, if people are paying for your musical services, I mean, give it to them. That's what you do. That's why they're
Uh,
hiring you.
No.
no.
Now here's where we might disagree
Let's go
All right.
here.
because every session is not worth it. This is why you going around telling people don't put my name on it.
Right.
Please.
That's the,
So
well,
I'm just
that's a part of the agreement.
but you do know people work with you because of your name, because of who you are. So they're gonna want your
Yeah.
name on there.
But if
And
you
so they
want to
feel
work
away
with
when
me,
they feel away when you don't put your name on there. Or say, yo, don't put my name on there. Because
Put my
I'm telling you,
artist
I've done
name
it.
on there.
I've done it.
I
I
mean, but
send
if that's the
files.
agreement, that's the agreement.
Absolutely.
And
True.
That's
I
that's
get it.
what it is.
I'm
What
just
it
I'm just
is.
looking at the other side of the coin because I've been on that side. And I wish and I still do it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
getting ready
just
to do
turned
it.
down
I'm getting ready to
something.
do it probably tomorrow.
See. So if
You know
anybody's
what? We
listening and they've been told don't put my name on it, let's go to therapy on that because
What do you
you're
mean?
not as good as you think you are.
We ain't got to go to therapy. We just need to
You know
who
what I'm
start
saying?
telling these people. We got to start holding these people accountable.
I
Well,
just
that's what I'm
turned down
saying. If I'm
something.
paying you and I'm horrible, but I'm paying you for your service, then that's the transaction. And if you tell me don't put my name on it, I understand that's a part of the transaction. I also should get from that, I'm not as good as I think I am if you don't want to put your name on it. Now, I understand too if it's for contractual reasons because maybe you're with the company and you can't because of whatever,
David.
but
Sorry.
sure.
David
That
said,
shirt. David, go make that shirt, bro.
don't put my name.
Go
David,
make that
you
shirt.
about
I'll
to have
wear
a
it.
whole
I
nother.
wear it, David. For real. And Christian, I understand what you meant. I understand what you mean. We just giving you a hard time because we love you
Mhm.
on the show.
Yeah,
We just
you
giving
know
you a
that.
hard
Mhm.
time. You
Chrissy
know what I'm
Poo.
saying? I know what you meant.
Yeah.
But okay,
Yeah.
John. So here's my. I understand. Yeah, this is my job and this is what I do, so forth
Mhm.
and so on.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's best not to do it because it's a waste of your time.
Mhm.
You'll never get that time back. Oh well, I made some
Yeah.
money. Was the money worth your time? You could
Mm-mm.
have been working on something else.
But it depends on what time. I mean, when I did it, I needed the money, so I did it. But I just didn't want my name on it.
So how did you communicate that?
Yeah, well,
Like,
exactly. Great
tell us
question.
I
how this
just said,
conversation went down.
luckily at the time I was under contract. I was in a record contract, so I
So
told
you
her
used it.
I can't have my name attached to it,
You a
Just
and
liar.
lied.
that was my
You just
way. Yeah,
lied.
You
that
just
that was
lying.
bad.
I mean, you
That
were
was
under a
bad.
contract.
I was under contract, like
Yeah.
it
But
was real.
I think those of us producers, songwriters,
Yeah.
artists, vocal producers, we got to start holding ourselves accountable too, because the music business got a bad rap for that. I've been
Yeah.
guilty of doing stuff like that. Like real talk, I was working on this project one time and I blurted out a number, but I didn't finish the statement as to what's coming with this number.
Oh,
You
was
know what I'm saying?
never mind.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh huh. Yeah. I blurted out a number and it was like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like, all right, cool. So I did my part. And it was like, so when we get in the studio, I was like, oh, no, that number didn't include that.
You didn't tell them it was a la
Oh.
carte.
Exactly.
You didn't give
I
them an
didn't.
itemized
So
statement of
going
services.
forward, I now know, hey, this number gets you this.
Mm-hmm.
This number gets you this.
Yeah.
I had another situation like that where you pay a number, I just send you the record. I send you the files, record, so forth and so on. I'm gonna still own the publishing rights to it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you never know. You never know when some record gonna blow out. You know, that's why I take each record as a real situation.
Hmm.
Excuse me, as a real situation. And this chick says, and it sounded weird when she said it. And so I started making a joke out of it. But talking to the branding company today, they was like, "You probably should use that." The girl said, "But I thought with that price, I was gonna be kinged." I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, hold on."
Excuse me.
Exactly, exactly. I was like, "What do you mean
We are
king?"
not playing chess.
But then when I thought about it, whatever Lane brings to the table when she comes to the studio is what she does.
Mm-hmm.
I want them John Montez vocals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can kind of get somebody to emulate it, but let's not do that. Let's call Montez in and go ahead
Hmm.
and so this
Yeah.
artist can get the Montez treatment. He can get she can get Montez. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know
I don't.
it sounds crazy.
It does, but I
It
get
sounds
it. I
crazy,
understand it.
but she get the treatment. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Because John Montez treatment is different. John Montez process is different.
Yeah.
King Logan's process is different. My
Mm-hmm.
sound, Mac, is not going to sound like this person over here. My
Yep.
process is not going to be this person's process. You dig what I'm
Because
saying?
we're all
What if the
individuals. We
reason
have our
people
own
would pay
vibe.
for your work is because your name is on? I get it, Chrissy. That's see these questions. These are good questions, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's what I was saying, John.
Yeah, but
That's a question
I
to
just
you though,
but I,
John. That's a question to you
Right.
because
yeah.
the simple fact that and me because I've done it. I've been like,
Yeah.
yo, I tell you what, hey, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and send you these files. Don't put my name on it when it come out, please.
But do
Yeah.
you say
But
it like that though? Like,
no,
don't
I
put
texted or
my.
email it.
I mean, like,
Nah, but if they want to, you know,
Yeah.
if they poke the bear, we can show up and roar if they want
no,
to now.
no, no,
But we
Yeah.
no.
try not to.
Yeah. No, for me, like,
The king to back is
because
back.
I think you
Listen,
make that clear, and I think that's where what you're saying, King. Like, we got to be responsible. We have to be responsible in laying out that this is what it is before I get involved
exactly,
with you.
exactly.
So if
Yes.
you accept those, if you accept that agreement, then we're good.
Yeah.
But
No,
if
I
I
agree.
come and I do the work and then I tell you afterwards, now I'm wrong, and now I that's where
Well, then
I
there, yeah.
shouldn't do that.
Well, see, my it's my you exactly. That's why one project I was doing, they hit me with the whole, well, you said, and I was like, you know what? I'll honor
Wrong,
that. I'll
wrong
honor that.
language.
I'll honor
You're a
that.
man of your word, man
I'll
of
honor that.
integrity, man.
Because I'm trying to get to a point of, you know, that's why even now when somebody said, bro, you coming? You gonna come through? Yeah, I'm gonna pull up. I really try to pull up.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be all part of the rebranding.
Yeah.
David, which part is dope? What's the dope way of looking at it?
I think
What
he was,
Chrissy's saying?
or what you were talking about, like our individual sound. I mean, David, tell me if I'm off, but like our own. What you talking
I
about
Not
the
the
like
king?
Christy's question. What comes
What
with the
comes with the
King
king
package?
package?
Chrissy.
You know what?
Chrissy.
I'm struggling. All right. Bow out right there, the
Ah,
two piece.
No.
Get Chrissy. You're gonna get a two piece
No.
right there.
No.
Um,
Um,
that's funny
but
though.
see, you know what? That's a
yeah.
question that I would have to be able to answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a question because again, John, I like the fact that we all know this game like this.
Oh yes.
And this question is so what comes with? So for me, it's going to be different tiers.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, tears.
We got this, and we got this.
Got the gold package, the
Mm-hmm.
We
platinum
got the
pack,
gold pack, we got the
silver.
VIP package. We in studio, blah blah
Oh,
blah blah blah. And I'm gonna charge you a substantial amount to cover studio and to make sure everybody. If I call John in, if I say, hey, I got to fly this dude in and do these vocals,
Mm-hmm.
that's I'm gonna cover that. What a lot of
Mm-hmm.
artists and indie artists don't realize is they 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 think the producer's going to cover it all. No.
oh gosh.
Now, if you pay that number,
Mm-hmm.
you pay. It's no disrespect. I ain't saying your numbers, your what you paying is not respectful or anything of the sort. But if you pay that number, hey King, I need this, da 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 da, da, and can you put me together? No disrespect and pause. No diddy. If can you put me a package together?
Why
I'm
is
gonna put a
never
package
mind.
together and say for your particular project, you need and this, and that's what it's gonna cost.
Hmm.
That's what usually run the people who are not really into it away.
Mm-hmm.
They be like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
I ain't got it." Well, you trying to play in the big pool, you can't play in the big pool. You got to go back to the kiddie pool.
Get out of
Pause.
the
No,
kiddie pool.
The kiddie
hey,
pool.
no,
Plug.
Deep end.
get
Yeah.
no
get out of
pun.
the
Great
kiddie
Deeper.
plug.
pool.
Tim Ross, Fred Hammond, produced by
Mm-hmm.
King Logan.
Shameless plug.
Lyric video come out tomorrow. Boom.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
lyric video
YouTube
jump out tomorrow.
on the YouTube.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
So
we got to start.
yeah.
We thinking about the process of the music video as well. Yeah.
Around.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a real situation. But anyway,
You can't just like okay. Let me just say this because you know you got to do your research too. Like when
okay.
people are inquiring about your services, you have to do your research to make sure you're making the right decision as far as I'm willing to work with this person or
Mm-hmm.
not.
You're
Because
right.
otherwise, you're gonna find yourself in a situation. And when you say something like, "What did she say to you, King?" So when we gonna get in the studio?
Yeah.
Wrong. That
Nah,
wrong
we was
question.
never gonna get it in the
We
studio.
was never going. we was
Yeah.
never getting in
We
the
was never
studio.
gonna get in the studio.
No, but
Yeah.
she didn't.
Because with that
Yeah.
price, but see, that was on me. So I ate
Right.
that. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I promised that. So I'm gonna go ahead and honor that. Well, and I didn't even promise that. It came out of my mouth. I said it.
Yeah.
I can't go back and be like, oh, wait a minute, this is what I meant though.
But see,
Right.
what I meant to have said
Yeah, nah,
was,
I gotta say this is what's
no.
going, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you're responsible for that. And so now,
Mm-hmm.
even now, what I am real big on, I don't say yes to every project. Because sometimes just because you good at something don't mean you need to do that project. And it's not like a spiritual thing or anything,
No, it
but
just is what it
is
is.
that is that first off, is that project going to make your skill set shine?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is it going to make you
Thanks.
like me personally? I can take on a project easy work. Hey, King, we
Yeah.
want you to
Mm-hmm.
produce this worship song and we want it all live. This is what it's going to cost.
Hmm.
I already know what it's going to cost because
Right.
I know I'm going to call David. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
call Reggie. I'm gonna call John. I'm gonna call, you know what I mean? I'm gonna call musicians. Hey, dog,
Yes.
we gotta do this record, and I gotta
Mm-hmm.
be able to pay these people. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a
Tyler,
Albertina.
baby, baby boy.
What Tyler say? Albertina
Tyler,
Walker, Rebirth Choir
Tyler.
featuring.
Featuring who, Tyler?
Featuring who, Tyler? And I guarantee you I put it together.
Listen.
I guarantee
Okay.
you I curate that thing.
So I got to tell y'all. So there's this. I was contacted by this company who wanted me to be a part of this collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know these people. So,
Mhm.
like I do everybody, I get on the horn and I start doing a background check.
Right.
And, you know, so I respectfully declined the opportunity.
Okay.
I don't think they heard my no. And so they're like, yeah, so we got this song and this, that, they want me to cover this and they want to feature me, da, 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 da. And I was like, no,
Yeah.
no. And then they sent me a reference. Like they sent me a catalog of some other things that they had done.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, to the no. Absolutely no.
At this point, no, because
Let
you
me.
can't
But
read
why?
either.
Why was it a no?
It was, well, first of all, I wasn't the way they were reaching out to me. I was like, eh. And then when I did my due diligence, I did a
Right.
background check, and I
Right.
was like, no, not, they weren't being disrespectful. They were being very aggressive though.
Okay.
And they had setting up video calls with me, and this is what you're gonna do, and this is where we're gonna have you, and they're sending me tracks, and I'm like, I said no. Like, did you not hear me the first time?
Oh, this was after you said no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should go
Yes.
ahead and you should go and click cut that. Then that was a block, but that was
Oh, I was
blockage.
like, oh, I was like, I'm not. Then they sent me. So if you, so when you have the time, that listen,
I'm
check
done.
this out.
I'm after I said no. I'm done
I
talking.
was like, this is horrible. Y'all got to stop. But anyway,
I'm
so
done talking
So
after that
where's
part.
it at? Where did it end?
I'm not working with them. It ends at
Did they
no.
get the
I
pic? Did they get the message?
listen.
They
They haven't
have to
sent.
Apparently
because
not.
They
they
haven't
have
sent. They
to.
haven't sent me anything else. They haven't sent me
So
anything
somebody
else.
must have reread.
Now here's the thing for me. I don't. I don't. I don't.
I'm
I don't.
nice.
I understand aggressiveness in a sense of let's go ahead and try to make this happen.
Well, no, they had put me on the program, and I was like, I haven't consented to any of this.
You was on the
This,
program.
but you know what I mean. Put me on the program. Like, nah,
Not because okay, because like
I
let's.
can't.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
use
do it,
John.
John.
I gotta have Montez on this record. I gotta have him to produce this. I gotta and I have a time limit on this
But
project.
you have relational equity with Jay.
Let's say I didn't.
Okay.
I hit him up. He hit me back. First off, hit me back, give me some type of inkling that you might be a little interested. So let me go ahead and try to sell you this real quick.
But
This
it
is what's
depends on
going
what he
on.
says when he hits you back,
If he say
right?
no immediately, it's like okay, cool. Listen, because because I'm real. A lot of times I'm real adamant about getting stuff done. If I get a no the first time, I'm like, hey, but check this out though. But here's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go ahead and try to keep. If I
Mm.
once I get that second no, I'm like, all right, cool.
Mhm.
But if it's very important, it's imperative that if it's imperative that I have this particular person,
Mhm.
bro, listen, what's it going to take to get you on this project?
They ain't asked me that.
I'll cover this, and this. Then I'm putting myself out there. I'll pay for boop, 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 boop.
That's different. You're
Okay.
no, 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 no. And I'm not. All I'm
So
saying
they
is
didn't
I'm
say none of
comparing,
this. They didn't give you no
bro.
nothing, or did you
Late
shoot a no, or was wait, wait? Did you? Let's keep it funky now. Did
all the
you or did you
always.
not? From the moment they reached out to you, because
Mhm.
you didn't know who they were,
Right.
you did your due diligence,
I
did your
did.
background check, you did check people's resumes. It is what it
Mhm.
is, which is honorable, which is respectful, which you should do being a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Being anybody, but being a woman, definitely. Let me
Mhm.
check these niggas' resume. Gotcha. Okay. Did you say no based off what you saw, or did you did was your first response to them no, or did you say speak back or something when they spoke to you?
Well, when they reached out to me, I said no. Well, I mean, in a nice way. I'm gonna always be respectful unless you coming to
Mm-hmm.
me sideways, and that's a different thing. But
Mm-hmm.
they were respectful, and I declined because I need to focus on my music right now. That's my conviction, not any of their business. But I
Okay.
said no, And I guess because I didn't substantiate my no in their mind, they didn't have a why. They came back again, and I did communicate to them that I'm really focused on some other things right now. Da, 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 da.
Okay.
Then they hit me again and was like, "All right, so you're gonna be number one on the track." And this is, I'm like, I said no two previous times, and you have already put me on your project. It's not happening.
Yeah, that's
And
goofy.
you
That's
really ain't, I'm really not about to work with you
yeah, that's goofy.
because yeah,
That was
that's goofy
yeah, that's
business for
crazy.
sure.
Yeah, nah.
So
I
anyway,
get that. I get that. Me
that's
personally,
that's why.
where I'm at with it now, and the reason why I made that statement earlier that led to this was I've been guilty of saying yes, 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 yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
And what a lot of
Mm.
producers and songwriters need to understand, just because you can do it don't mean you supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? That ain't your project. That's not. Are you gonna be your greatest doing this particular project, or are
Right.
you gonna have to bring in a bajillion people to make the
Mhm.
project work
And suck up all your budget.
and take
But
up
now, don't
all
but
the
don't you
budget?
think, King, like when you're younger, you do say yes to everything because that's how you get better. Now you're not gonna do it because now obviously you have a
Wisdom.
name, you have resume, like you've done stuff. So now you can be a little bit pickier. But when you're younger or getting started, aren't you gonna say yes to whatever you can, or are you saying you shouldn't?
I don't think you should, as an act of desperation, trying to get on or trying to
Hmm.
elevate yourself. I don't think you should.
Yeah.
You be real picky about projects.
Mm,
Let me give you a quick story. You know I got stories.
Story
mhm,
time.
Was
Shameless
in
plug.
was in Chicago during the Rihanna session. Great
mhm,
session. The writer for the session was The Dream.
mhm,
Dream wrote this song called "What I've Become." It didn't make Rihanna's album. Um, what I learned from this particular project, because then we moved on to the Ashley Simpson project. It ended up being on Ashley's album. Dream got his writer credit, but Dream wouldn't come to the studio. Thanks, David. Dream wouldn't come to the studio. Dream was like, "Nah, I'm finna go have this meeting with Blase Splee." Woo woo. And what I learned from that was just because it's that project and you can get ahead by getting on this project. First off, you don't know what's the behind the scenes of the project.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Some people probably
mhm,
say, "Hey, that project ain't gonna work," which I found out after we had spent all the time on the project. I'm at the boss man crib working out, and he looks at me and say, "Hey man, you're gonna take an L on this Ashley project because of boom, 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 boom." He gave me reasons why I was gonna take an L,
Mhm.
and I just had to say, "Okay, cool." So every project, do you work on every project? I don't think so, John. It's got to be the right projects.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Take
yeah.
your time. Be like, okay, let's see. Um, had I worked on, I ain't gonna even bring up the artist's name. Had I worked on certain projects, it could have been bigger.
Yeah.
Career could have been crazy. But because I didn't work on this particular project and chose that project, so no, I don't think even just starting out, don't work on everything just to say, oh, I'm working.
Right.
Now hone your craft. Like right now, I got to be honest. I'm this confident, and it's not ego. This is confidence speaking.
Mhm,
That I can walk in any session that I wanted to and be great in that session.
mhm,
That's
But
good.
I want to walk in sessions and be great and amazing and all the big things that people say, yo, he killed that. That's what I want to hear. I don't want people to be like, oh, that's good. We're gonna use that's a great record. That's a good album filler. No, I want people to be like, ooh, we had this single set out, but
Yeah.
this one is so dope. Cause I'm
mhm,
real picky now about what I work on. Cause I even told my sister Lane, listen, when you
Mhm.
cut these vocals, the final vocals,
Time
I want to
on
be in the room.
around.
And I only want to be in the room because as a producer of this particular record, it's like, hey, this is the energy we need to have. You dig what I'm saying? We don't let's not do this. Let's change this. I wanna, for lack of a better term, I want to push her to a different I'm thinking me personally, I can push to a different level or a
Mhm.
different way of doing things. Cause if you get stuck in this particular, this is my groove, this is
Your
where I'm at,
zone.
this is only I'm only gonna sing this,
Yeah.
You're not evolving as an artist. You dig what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
It's
Mhm.
curation.
yeah, it's curation. It's and honestly, it's producing.
Hmm.
A lot of dudes just out here making beats. I like to produce. I don't care what I'm working on.
Mhm.
I ask, hey man, listen. Like even with the record I did with FK&M, Fred, Keith, and Marcus, it was y'all cut the vocals. This is what I promise you. Y'all cut the vocals and send them to me.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna do all the treatment.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make this record sound like I wanted to sound, and then I'm gonna send it to Ray so he can mix it. This is I'm a process. Listen, I processed everything, and Ray just did his extra.
Yeah, he kept all of your processing on that
Yeah,
record, yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna process it, and there we go.
Well,
That's
when you have a sound, when you can identify what your sound is, you want that to live inside all of the spaces that you're producing.
and you
Mhm.
know what's
Even if
crazy?
you decide to change it, it's still
Mhm.
yours.
Yeah, okay. That fixed what I was about to say because I was gonna say I don't like to say I have a sound.
You do.
Here's why. Here's why. Here's why. Because Lane's voice may not translate over this beat like John's voice will.
Hmm. Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? If they both
Mhm.
like the beat, then okay, cool. The vocals got to be different. The singing it's going to be different, but the
Mhm.
treatment of the vocals got to be different. You know what I'm saying? It's everything to me is now very purposeful, very intentional. You know what I mean? Like it's got to fit. It's got to make it work. So, yeah. Sorry about that. I'm going off.
Chrissy says, it's the professionalism for me.
Hush your face
Hey,
is what you do.
around.
Hush.
Don't tell her to
Yeah.
hush.
That's my dog. I
Mhm.
That's
love
my
Chrissy
dog.
Poo.
I know. I love Chrissy Poo
Yeah.
too. Anyway.
Yep.
Y'all are
So
funny.
anyway, where we go?
I know, right?
Good
Where
We
we go?
stuff, man.
Because
squirrel.
I kind of I went down a rabbit hole. Like I was really because at this point I really think I do know we are getting older,
Mhm.
but that don't mean we can't continue to lane whatever. Don't start that. I'm not getting older.
First of
Yes, you
all,
are.
I didn't even say anything.
It's the look on your face.
I
Just like
what?
you say, you know me. Oh, I know you. I know
Shut
you
up,
too,
Tootie.
Shorty. Yeah,
Yeah, you do,
straight up.
because you know I was gonna.
Right.
I was gonna
Listen,
fire off on you.
just so you know,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
never scared of none of that. Hey, there she
Hey,
go.
Shauna T.
There
Shauna.
my baby go.
Well,
Listen to
we'll
me.
talk
Let's do
later.
this right now, Montez. You ready?
Oh, now
Can we
you
do
want to
it?
cue the commercial?
Absolutely,
Oh
because
my
this is what
God,
I was waiting on, ladies and
Shauna,
gentlemen.
you was waiting on her to show up in order for us to do this.
Yes, yes.
uh, yeah.
Insert eye roll here. Do we have eye rolls? I need that on the screen.
No, you can
I'm
just
just
correct.
playing.
Do an emoji. Do a live
I
emoji.
love y'all though.
Yeah, go
Huh?
and put your emoji on there. Go ahead.
Let me
Do a live
find
emoji.
Listen,
live
ladies and
emoji.
gentlemen, next week,
Yeah.
next week, John was talking earlier about we're going to have a special guest. Special guest is going to be Shauna T. I
Yes.
had a 2 hour call with Shauna today,
Shauna.
and it changed my life. And I think the creatives, those of us who are creative and those of us who are in this entertainment world, needs this knowledge that she's going to bring to the table, this wisdom she's going to bring to the table. So next
I'm
week we
excited.
got Shauna T. Shauna T
Yeah.
is
Shauna T.
she's first off I've been knowing her, I think she was like 10 years old, but she is a influencer big time, and she knows how to get to it, and she's
That's
gonna listen. She's gonna help
she knows how
us.
to get to it. That's like the
Yeah,
tagline right now for her
yeah.
in the show.
Mm.
She
Shauna
knows how to
T. She
get
knows
to
how
it,
to
and
get to it.
she's gonna try to help some of us. So next week, y'all, all the creatives that's already here, people that's gonna come, listen, tune in next week because she's gonna. Oh man, when I say she got it, and and people pay her to talk like this. So next week, y'all, come on here.
We're gonna have
Yeah.
an offering. We're gonna put a cash app up.
Nah, well, we gonna hey
Shauna.
Montez, we gonna send
You
website links and all that, okay?
Yeah.
yeah.
So we can have all that up. So I'm excited about next week. I can't wait till she come and bless all our soul because I
Aw.
Yeah.
am like I
She
told
does
y'all
that
earlier.
anyway.
Like I told y'all
Thank you,
earlier
Shauna T.
in the beginning of the show, I'm super excited about the
Yeah.
rebranding of me. I'm super excited about everything that I've just learned, and the way she gave it to me, man. Pause. No disrespect. That sounded wrong.
I didn't even
Ladies
think
and
it that
gentlemen,
way
welcome to
until you
Talking Tunes
paused it.
podcast,
where
where
you
you
never
never
know.
know.
You never know.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? I am. So yeah, her building that because she's. Do you want to tell them what we gonna be talking about, John? Or
I
no?
think you should. Yeah. I
Okay.
think you
Yeah,
should.
you could do
Just
it.
she's
An
gonna
official
she's gonna
announcement.
try to teach us how to build our personal brands as being creatives. Because sometimes
Hmm.
those us creatives we think we posting something and we just it's something she said to me today was the funniest thing, but it was I said, Shana, should I start another Instagram page? She said, why? You ain't doing nothing with this one. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shauna T.
But the way she gave me the wisdom and gave me the game. Let me just
Yeah.
use the. I'm quit trying to use these other words. I'm gonna talk like me. The way she gave me the
Yeah.
game,
Yeah.
man, say it's out here. So y'all next week, everybody tune
Yeah.
in. Tell somebody to know somebody because this is gonna be a good one. I want all the creatives. Y'all tell them, man. Tell them, tell
Yeah.
them, tell them, tell them, tell them, tell them.
You said go
This is
tell
this
somebody.
is like for real. There's going to be some great information because I know this does cost a lot of money for to get somebody like this to tell you,
Hmm.
and even for me, like I'm excited to be able to ask a question or two. One of which, how do I see, like I can see everybody else, that
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
that thing I can see what you should be in, but it's always hard for me to look at myself and say what's my branding, what is
Hmm.
my messaging, how do I portray myself. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that'll be one of the biggest questions that I have. But like King said, I think for any other creatives that are going to be here for next week, have your questions because obviously we're in the chat. Have your
Matter of
questions ready to
fact,
go.
John, put the email address in the chat and then put it on the screen so people can email us questions.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And I know one thing, John definitely needs a to do a brand deal with a hair company. Like
man,
Pantene or Suave, like
listen.
one of those.
Man, we ain't
Aveda.
gonna talk about this nigga here.
Shut up. you was you said he looked like Johnny
In
Rockets.
other
Dude,
news, Johnny Rockets. In other
Oh,
Johnny Rock.
news,
that was horrible.
listen. In other news, Sissy Houston passed away at 91.
I know. Rest in peace.
Man,
Uh,
Mm-mm.
yeah, we're moving on. Next,
man, that's come on.
John, you
That's
got to. Okay, I'm listening.
John is not gonna let
huh?
that one go
I'm
No,
listening.
man,
Why are
she's an
you so?
icon.
because
Why are you
She's an
so?
icon, dude.
Why are you so taken aback by it?
Because she's an icon. She obviously, aside from raising one of the biggest, if not the biggest voice that's ever come out of the U.S.,
Mm-hmm.
she herself had a great career. She's done a lot of background vocal work.
Mm-hmm.
She's worked with some of the legends, and yeah, she deserves to be recognized, man, acknowledged, and that's all. I just think she deserves
We're
the
not saying
respect.
we're not acknowledging it. I'm
he
No,
just,
no, I know, but
you know,
that's
got
why
to be
it's
honest. I
a
mean,
real.
it's not that I'm gonna be like, oh, I didn't go. Oh, it was like, oh, okay,
Uh,
it happens,
you said, "Oh, okay, moving on."
and we're moving on. See, you didn't have to keep adding stuff.
What did I add? I repeated what you said. I didn't add anything to what you said.
Ooh, push on
yeah,
the comment up. She talking to you,
Hey,
Montez.
Shauna
yeah,
Boo.
I see it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
excited, Sean. I can't wait. I'll be honest, I
Oh,
can't wait.
look at you.
She got
She
one
gonna
more down there. What's your IG? I'll use you as an
Oh,
example.
so weak.
Ooh, she finna do her
oh,
research. She gonna have it out.
Look at
Yeah,
John. John
yeah.
asked for it. Look at
She finna
John's
listen.
face.
But no, the great part about it is
That's
she's
good.
so good at it.
yeah,
Shauna, you really motivated
Yeah, I'm
King.
motivated out to
He gave
listen.
us a whole lecture before the show.
And the
So
cold part about it is I can't even hate to use this term. I couldn't regurgitate half of the stuff she fed me
I know
yeah.
because she was going off, and I was, like I told you, I ain't never listened to nobody almost 2 hours.
he did say that,
Yeah,
Shauna.
that's
He
that right there is a miracle in and of itself.
Woo, Shauna,
Because
give us the sauce, boo. No, I'm
listen,
just playing.
that doesn't happen. So whatever you did, I'm gonna have to take some
Let me
30
classes
wipe
in
my
minutes,
other
Shauna.
microphone. Let me
areas.
wipe my microphone off.
Shauna. 30 minutes is all I'm
Let me
asking.
Right.
wipe my
No, I'm just
microphone
playing.
off,
I'm
man.
just playing.
I'm
I'm just
just
playing.
trying to figure
King,
it
Yeah.
out.
be nice. Be nice, King.
I am
King,
nice.
Yeah. The
you
only
are
time he's
nice.
quiet for that long is when he's asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that,
Ooh,
say I'm lying.
Jesus.
say I'm
You're
lying.
not. You're not lying at
Say I'm
all.
First
lying, I'm
off,
not.
You're not. Here we go.
I mean, I assume.
Don't you do it.
Mhm.
Don't. Look at this self-control and
Mhm.
this restraint you are exemplifying for the people today.
Listen, all I'm
I'm
just
so
saying
proud.
is, girl, whatever. Y'all don't understand. Wait till this camera go off.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised you ain't texting us.
No,
Anyway,
but no. So
Okay.
next week's gonna be a good one.
yeah.
It's gonna be,
And
Yeah.
and
and
Shauna, thank you for being here. She's been supporting
Yeah.
us. So shout out to our supporters and thank you for being here and
for
wanting to be a
sure,
part of the show.
for sugar
So
down, for sure.
yeah,
So
we
check this out,
appreciate you.
for sure. Check
What you
this
got?
out.
What?
I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna lead into something else.
Oh my.
I've been having this question rolling around in my head, or this thing rolling around in my head for the past couple of weeks, that we live in a misinformed society and people are okay with being misinformed.
Mm.
They are okay. People will take the lie over the truth any day.
Do you think that people are truly okay with being misinformed, or do you think that people are just more inclined to go with what we would consider a lie?
I think they're okay with being misinformed when it fits their agenda.
Okay.
If they agree with the agenda. Yep. If it's a lie, all right, cool. All right, cool.
If it's
Mhm.
a lie and it fits with my agenda, then
Yeah.
I'm cool
They
with that
they
lie.
they they'll ride
Mhm.
with it every day, twice on
That's
Sunday.
kind of
Yeah.
weird,
You
but
know what I'm saying? But it
yeah,
is what it is.
yeah.
That's what that's what's happening if you pay
Titus
attention.
Bucks.
And I'm saying all that to lead up to
What?
we are days away from voting our election.
Mm.
Go vote, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go vote.
yeah,
And I be honest with y'all? Say y'all the truth?
yeah. You're gonna do
Go
it
ahead.
anyway.
No, I wasn't if it was gonna be too much. But check this out.
No, say it, say
What
it, whatever it is.
people want what they want. Right. This is true, Tyler. And
Yeah.
sometimes they
Mhm.
won't BS.
Yeah.
This will be
Yep.
the first time ever in my years of life.
How many?
Hum.
¿Cuántos años tienes?
Yeah, whatever. I am
That was a question.
I'm going to vote.
So you never voted before?
Never voted before.
Well,
Because
congratulations on
and I'm gonna tell
exercising
you
your
why I
right.
never voted before because I have trust issues. But pimps, politicians, and preachers I really don't trust
I get it.
because they say what they have to say to get what they want. That don't
Mhm.
mean it's gonna follow through. No
Mhm.
disrespect, no judgment passed toward no preachers. I don't want nobody coming for me. Please, 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 don't do that. But
Don't come for my brother.
you know what
It
I'm
is
saying?
his story.
That's my life. That's my how y'all you say that's my truth. I
Yeah, my
hated
truth.
that
It's
statement. I
my
hated that
Yeah.
truth.
statement with a passion.
What
I'm
did you
living my
say?
truth. Shut up.
But
Shut up.
what you want
But
him
no,
to
that's
say?
that's just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
and the reason why I'm disgusted with the whole situation, be it red or blue.
Mhm.
If you look at some of these campaign ads, man,
Oh my God. They so petty.
yo, the campaign ads is insane. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, cuz y'all said that person did what? That don't even sound real. And I heard one campaign said this. It's like somebody heard me. They said, I said, that don't even sound real. They said, it sounds crazy because it is real. What?
And that's weird. It
What
sounds
are you
crazy because
talking
it's weird.
about? Like, why are you doing this? So it's
Mhm.
gonna be my first time voting. I'm probably gonna take the people with me
I'm
as
proud
far
of
as
you,
I can
brother.
anyway. You know what I'm saying? As far as I can
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm proud of
Uh,
you.
I've just never I was never interested in voting because I look at it like this: they're gonna do what they want to do.
Now
Yeah.
that
So
that
so
don't
what's
mean that they're not
motivating
gonna
you
do
now to vote?
What's motivate? Number one is because I've never done it. That's number one.
Yeah.
Be honest with you.
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep it real honest with you. That's the main. I've never voted. Oh my God, I'm gonna vote because I
Mhm.
can.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
honestly, like the fact that I can lets me know my life is in a different space than it was in the past. Because in the
Mhm.
past, for a lot of years, I couldn't vote.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lane was an accessory. She used to have me under the house.
Up, you're not supposed to be telling people our
Well,
business.
Lane,
It's
it's
a
over
statute
now.
of limitations
Oh,
here.
statute of limitations is over for that. We good. We good.
I
Them
did used
kids,
to hide him under the
our
house.
kids was babies,
Yeah.
and now
In
our
the
babies,
rocks, pushing his
got babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, nah, so I'm gonna do that. And honestly, I
Man.
want to vote because I am, and I'm praying that I vote the right way
Hmm.
Mm,
because I look at it like this: what's the lesser of two evils? We don't
Hmm.
know.
I hate that question.
You have, but that's a question that you have to ask
Oh, I
in
Yeah.
know
something
that. I'm just saying I
like
hate the
this
question.
because you never really know because things get ill. They get real crazy. You know, again, politicians they gonna say, "Yeah, I cut the taxes from this," and be like, "Ooh, good, I got
Gotcha.
that vote." Gotcha, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Every
So it
time.
either way, and I'm just praying I do vote the right way. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And because I want my grandkids to have a good society. I don't want no weird stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
I look at it right now. Did y'all heard about the whole the ports shutting down? We talked about the ports last week, right?
Hmm.
And find out
Yeah.
it was just from what? From Texas all the way up to Maine,
Hmm.
shut down.
Hmm.
Saw a video. I don't know if it was AI
Oh
that
gosh.
he being Donald Trump may have had something to do with this so it can affect the economy so he can come back and save the economy. You dig what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And somebody said, well, I don't think they can do that. Well, billionaires play games.
They do what they want to do.
They play games we don't have no idea to play. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
When I mean that. Oh, that was a good transition. Billionaires play games. Cause look at Diddy.
Oh my.
We
Hmm.
don't know if we don't.
We don't.
Well, what we do know is first off, he was wrong. His two left shoes for putting his hands on that woman. That we know.
Hmm.
That we know. And if watch this, come to find out, like John was saying earlier, when the agreement is the agreement, it is keep the main thing the main thing. We do know the statute of limitations for that had passed, so he can't be charged with that with a criminal offense. And also, a part of their agreement for Cash to get 30 M's was that that's it. You can't
Hmm.
come back and try to file nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Unless the feds get involved.
But see, even that statute of limitations beats that, supersedes that.
So
Hmm.
how did we get here?
Exactly. Like I told y'all last week,
It's the song of the
son done
hour.
made the wrong person mad.
Yeah.
And if we can take a few minutes, Montez, if you don't mind,
Hmm.
y'all want to play out this because I saw this video, this guy. And from my understanding, he used to work in Puff's company or somewhere around there. And you know how everybody's just coming out talking right now. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? We're gonna
Slowly.
talk about that in a minute too.
Yeah.
But this particular guy, he gave me when I looked at the video, he gave me a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? So we want y'all to check this out real quick. Montez, you mind?
Okay.
It's like a
Yep. Well,
commercial
let me
break.
cue it up.
Yeah.
Give me
You can
just a.
absolutely, Tyler, you can buy power.
Yeah.
As long as you got enough money, people think power, ooh, it is. For them, like I watched the let me know when you're ready, Montez. I watched the
Okay.
documentary one time with these Russian billionaires. They you know what they was talking about? My yacht is bigger than yours.
Really?
My yacht is bigger than yours.
You have
What?
a yacht.
That's they I
That's
seen one
crazy.
guy, one billionaire, he lost $1 billion and he still had like 18, 20 billion left. He lost $3 billion on a deal and he was ready to kill himself.
Wow.
You still got
Cassidy
15
has
billion.
got positioned
Okay,
Heavy.
listen
as
to
the
this, y'all.
victim in his case,
Heavy
which
kills
completely
Tyler.
shadows the fact that for the 10 years. But the first thing that we have
Yeah.
to have clear, y'all, before we have this conversation, one thing I do not like is
You
a
got volume on that,
person
John, or
that
no?
Yeah.
engages in DV, domestic violence. I do not like that. That does not sit well with me. So I have a distaste for that more than most people. What I
Shout
say
out to
when it
Christian for this
comes
video.
to Puff is not defending him. He needs to suffer the ramifications for, like that video we seen, the domestic violence. He needs to suffer the consequences for that, period. When it comes to grown people, freak offs. What is a freak off? We're talking about consenting adults. What
Mm-hmm.
happens when consenting adults are partying? You're gonna have all the What's your vice? You wanna pop some pills, whatever. Every party I've been to, that's been on deck. People don't know this on the app. I used to do a lot of videography work for swingers parties. And when you go to a swingers party, what do you find? They're on their X, they're rolling, they're drinking, they on all that. And then what happens? You will have situations where a guy in there, he's watching his wife or whoever engaging in boom with other guys. All that is going on. It's not bizarre. LGBTQ community.
All right,
We're
Joe,
in
pause it
this
for a
time
second.
where
I want to say because I don't know where it is in the video. We can get rid of him for now. We'll finish it up.
Okay.
So in the video, he said at these parties, like he said, it's X, it's Coke, all that. And when he said it, I said he's telling the truth because X pills, they'll have X pills in a bowl, and they have that powder on a plate. Nobody's walking around saying, "Ooh, take this, do this, take this, do this, take this, do this." You at a party. Sometimes you partake. You know what I'm saying? When in Rome. So
Damn.
all those consenting adults, and even on his, I think what's the word? The indictment or whatever.
Mhm.
There were no underage people listed in this indictment or saying there was no. And everybody was grown and consenting adults. So his freak offs is just to try to embarrass him. It's just so they got to take his reputation down because they know, and this all because of y'all remember a few years ago when him and the liquor company got in, they start right, Tyler. You got your party favorites. You remember a few years ago him Puff and the liquor company. He sued the liquor company. He actually won 60 million.
Who did?
Puff. He sued the liquor company because the company that this company owns Ciroc. It owns what's the other tequila with your boy George Clooney?
Casamigos.
Casamigos. He found out that they, what happened was when he started De Leon Tequila, he owned that straight outright himself. But he was doing a partnership with them so they could do the agave, so they could, making money. We're doing business transactions. He went and checked it out. There was no agave planted for De Leon Tequila. All the agave that was planted was for
Clone.
Casamigos, George Clooney's liquor. And so it's right after all of that went down. That's when all of this came out. So, everybody, this is true, David. Money has to be. Power has to be approved. Everybody with money can't buy it. Listen, ooh,
You got to go see somebody.
you got to see some. It's got to be approved. That is real. That's good right there, big dog.
That's
So in this
another
music
level.
business, that's in this entertainment world. Hey man, can I do this? Puff he made the wrong person mad, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's my posture on it. He made the wrong person mad. Ain't nothing we can say or do that son ain't seen or whatever. But I just think he made the wrong person mad. That case is gonna be. I think it's gonna be in the news for a minute. It's gonna be that trial gonna be that trial gonna be crazy.
That's
That's gonna be like the next OJ trial. People gonna be watching that. People gonna be
Dang.
watching that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
thing is steady building up and unfolding.
It is
Yeah.
absolutely,
Anyway,
absolutely. Anyway, where we at, man? I don't even know what's
you
going
gotta
on.
pay the piper.
Because at
David
the end
said
of
you got to come see somebody.
like and it's crazy about that. That's crazy.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
That's
it's true. Puff got a billionaire, and he can't even get out of jail.
They said we don't want your 50 million.
We don't want your 100 million, your
We don't
passport,
want
and
your.
and we don't care about you not fooling with no women.
They
Yeah.
don't want none of that.
He don't want none of that. Oh, son, I really hate that because like like young Scrappy said, he been to a few Diddy daytime parties. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like
goodness.
it was one video that matter of fact, I think it was Chris that showed me that a few women are starting to step out and be like, you knew what you was getting yourself into when you went to Diddy house because they don't lie.
Well, you're
They
gonna
tell you
always
what
have that.
they tell
Somebody
you
gonna
what it
touch you.
is. Somebody
Yeah.
gonna tell you what it is because don't nobody want to
Yeah.
go to jail.
Yeah.
What's the term the girl said? She said you choose your pill, red or blue pill. What you doing? You gonna go play or you going home?
Mm.
Now everybody is all uh now everybody's all I'm sorry, y'all. Because it ain't working out for them. Again, the misinformation, go ahead, let it fly. Misinformed society. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of different. I mean, obviously, everybody has a different story, a journey, experience, recollection, considering all the party favors. Thanks
Mm-hmm.
for the verbiage, Tyler. So, I mean, yeah, there are some people that are okay with the whole misinformed thing. And there's some people that had experiences that were traumatic for them that are playing out in a different way in the media. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
will the question I have is, and this is not for us to answer, but will we ever really know?
Never. And I'm gonna
Right.
answer it. Never.
We won't.
We
We
won't
won't.
ever know it because it
We'll
is
know
what it
what
is.
they tell us
Yeah.
they want us to know.
Yeah. Even even
Yeah.
even watch, even in the trial, will we ever really know? Well, they
Yeah.
were so open, they gave us all this information. That don't mean that's what happened.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear? Did y'all hear Judge Joe Brown's saying that this is his thoughts are this is a cover up?
Listen to me.
I did
Oh, I
see
seen the
that.
Yeah.
video you saw. It
Yeah.
was a video. Yes.
Yeah. It's a video.
But
Was it
Yeah.
TMZ? He was like walking somewhere. Is that the
No,
same
this
video?
he's sitting down. It's an interview.
Okay, no,
He's
I haven't
talking
seen
about it.
that. No, I
you got to
haven't
go
seen
see that interview
Yeah.
it.
because he
Okay.
I can
talks
play
about
the
everything.
clip, just the audio, if you want.
Yeah, play
You
it,
tell
please.
me.
Please.
Okay.
Look at you all fired up and
Oh,
ready.
really?
Go, producer
Uh,
Jay.
right. Let me make sure.
He's like, hold on.
All right, I can play the
Let me
right
check.
one. Hold
Let
on.
me check. Yeah, please play
Yeah,
the
all
right
good.
Uh,
It's all
video.
good.
No, I'm just playing.
yeah.
At a Diddy party, you better leave quickly. You'll
Oh,
end up lubed up.
Tyler.
Tyler. Tyler.
Tyler, I'm gonna
Okay.
put you in timeout.
John, do not use this clip. But having gone to a couple Diddy parties, daytime parties, the non
Mhm.
freak off parties, the regular parties, because let's keep it funky.
These
Back in the
disclaimers.
Gap, Diddy had the best fucking parties in the. I mean, did I just do that? It just
You,
slipped out.
yeah, you,
Sorry,
the passion
sorry.
just.
He has. They was them
Okay.
parties used to be jumping. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
um, hey
You
man,
said-
Yeah, okay, you hear it?
yeah, go for it. Go for
Okay.
it.
Here we go.
Turn it up.
How you feel about the situation that Diddy in? Let's say this. Something else is going on. They didn't raid, they searched with a warrant his premises on the West Coast, right?
Mm-hmm.
They searched his premises on the East Coast in Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the same property that the premises was located that they searched in Florida, he had a second mansion. They didn't touch that one. Why not? And when they walk out of there, they got a small trash bag and they have a medium-sized cardboard box. What
Mm-hmm.
was it they seized that would fit into those items? I have a sneaking suspicion from my background in criminal defense that what they seized was some evidence that was very incriminating to other people. Now, after they seized the evidence, they had no probable cause to arrest him on any crime. He hasn't been indicted. They talked to him at an airport before he got on a private jet to fly to an island that has no extradition agreement with the United States. Have you heard anybody trying to prosecute him? Not at all. So what did they do? See, the feds are interesting. Who served the search warrant? Homeland Security. Now, what the hell do they have to do with that? That's a FBI mandate.
Mm. Mm.
Mm. It is a cover up or something.
Jay, will you send me?
Mm.
Jay, will you send
Yeah,
me
I can
that
send that to
link?
you, Lynn.
You text it to me later, but
Listen, that
Mm.
right there makes a lot of sense to me because it's going downhill really fast for you.
I
Like
mean,
really fast. You search, like he said, you didn't raid. You searched both of his properties, and on that second property, it's another mansion in back. You didn't even touch that house.
maybe
You
they was
didn't.
like, we're
Mhm.
gonna come back later.
Watch this. You did. They still ain't touched him. You
This
didn't
house too
arrest him.
big.
You didn't arrest him that day. After you doing all this, you using all his manpower.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man, I just think he done made the wrong person mad, and they know some stuff is going down. And he
Yeah.
probably got. They knew he had those. This is and this. Watch this. Him having all that baby oil had nothing to do with his case.
I'm back on the baby oil.
No, no, no. But because they got to destroy his reputation, they got to destroy him first. They got to destroy what
Yeah.
people think about him which they're doing a great job. Well, he helped
Mhm.
because he beat
He
the
did
girl
help.
up.
Yep.
But they come to find out the video was old, and
He
you know
still
what I'm
did it.
saying. Hey Nelson, look at Nelson
Nelson
Solares. What's
Solares,
up,
Nelson
¿cómo
Solares.
brother?
estás, mi amor?
Hey, what's up,
Man.
Nelson? Man, how you
Oh
doing, brother?
gosh,
That's my dog right
y'all, we
there.
got
Man.
history in
That's
the
how me and
chat.
Montez
Hello.
met right there.
Golly,
That's how me and Montez
Man,
met
Nelson,
right
miss
there.
you, man.
man.
That's been
But
forever.
yeah, but I don't think
Finally called y'all live.
I don't think yeah, I don't think it's well, I take it back. I think it's bigger than what people are saying.
Yeah.
It's bigger than
Oh, I'm sure. This is the part
they
we
got to
won't know.
destroy him. Oh, the lube, the lube, the lube, the lube. Wait a minute, hold up. Puff attorney came back and said something about Costco. Costco was like,
They said, mm-mm,
Fast.
not over here.
we didn't have nothing to do with that.
Right. Don't bring us. Don't bring our
Don't
name
put
in
me in that.
That's
That ain't got
funny.
nothing to do with us.
Oh
it.
gosh.
Costco's petty.
But it's
Costco.
funny.
That-
You haven't. You know what what else I've noticed?
what?
Everybody's ran away from Puff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Everybody.
Nobody's gonna be attached to him right now.
Who gonna stand with you? Who gonna stand with you when it's raining, man?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who gonna stand with you when it's raining?
Yeah.
Are
Now,
they gonna just
now.
stand in? Are they gonna stand in the building and watch the rain fall? Like, ooh,
But
at
here's
least I'm
here's the
dry in here.
here's the real dividing question. So
Mm.
if
Uh-oh.
him being who he is, and he
Mhm.
has said celebrity friends,
Mm-hmm.
if celebrity friend stands with him, they too stand to lose their entire empire. So how do you navigate that?
Hold on, Nelson said,
Nelson.
is that what they said, Nelson? Or he just being funny?
No, they did. They did say that.
We don't sell that.
We don't sell that.
Y'all don't sell
Nelson,
baby
give
oil.
Nelson, give our love to the
Oh
family.
yeah,
by
they
the
did
way.
say that. Yeah, they said
Oh,
that they don't
They
even
said-
sell baby oil, so he didn't
they
buy
said-
it from here.
and there's
Man.
also a conspiracy going around saying the fact that he had all the baby oil, it was like basically they was alluding to the fact that it was drugs in the baby oil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw
So
that.
it's
yeah,
just
that there was
it's
fentanyl in it. Yeah.
come on, bro.
Uh,
I
Come on.
cannot.
now that
Fentanyl
obviously-
kill
Tyler.
you. Fentanyl kill you if you just listen.
You can't touch fentanyl
You
without.
got all this fentanyl. He got all that. Come on, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
y'all! I can't.
So
I'm
you know
scared.
it all this. Hi.
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Naya, hi Naya.
So
Sorry, I'm saying hi to the family.
this world is we're in a misinformed society, and we don't right now we don't know what's true or a lie. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's what. We don't. So I just employ everybody to CYA. Y'all know what CYA mean?
Cover your
Oh, what is that?
assets.
Great job, Lane. Great job. Great job. Lane.
Keep your assets together.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's just
Yeah.
what it is, man. At this point, you
Yeah.
got to be careful what's going on.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
anywho, what's the
Yeah.
what's the last topic we got for today? What we got? What's it?
Yeah, we have to have a close. We got to close this
Oh.
service. out.
Oh, what are you working on?
Is there an
Yes.
instrument that motivates your creativity
or a sound.
Ooh.
or a sound? Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I can't disclose what I'm working on, but I can answer part 2 of the question.
Ooh,
Okay.
let's
Sure.
tell us. Tell us. Come on, I can't disclose. Hey.
For me, and I know it might be cliches and typical, but it's the drums.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's the drums for me. And the thing for me is this, and how I can tell if the record is going to flow good. If I can mute everything else but the drums and still got this Bob. I had one engineer tell me one time, he said, King, mixing your records, when I mix your drums, it's like your record is walking. It's like it's he's like, man, I can feel it moving. And this was a white guy who said this. He said it's like it's literally because no disrespect.
White guys feel
Wait, yeah. Explain that because
drums.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay,
I'm just
I
messing.
said
I
I
know
said
what-
that because again, it's
very
okay,
racist.
simple.
Very.
It's a race based thing.
Mhm.
Black people usually feel the rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
A lot of
It's
white
in
people
us.
don't. You know what I'm
The-
saying? But
the-
for this
yeah.
guy to tell me, he was like, bro, it feels like your record walking. He said the drums
No.
it's got this swing to it. It's got this. That's why that MPC is a real situation, man. Now I know the MPC swing percentage. That's why I try to keep everything right here.
Hmm.
If I can buy without no music,
Hmm.
and so secondly, it still would be, I'll say drums and percussions. That's it. Because if them things can, and honestly, if you could sing on top of that,
Yeah.
if you can sing on top of drums and percussion, if you can mute all the other music and keep the vocals going, and
Mm.
this thing is still just like, ooh, I think you got a record. So for me, it's definitely going to always be drums. Definitely
Yeah.
gonna always be drums. You know what I'm saying? So Lane, you
So, like, I like one of my favorites is the Fender Rhodes.
hmm
And yes, I'm a live instrument person. Um, I have an appreciation for both analog and digital, but I love Fender Rhodes. I really love
Mm.
organ inside the like jazz funk um music. Like
hmm
Mm.
those are like go-to sounds for me. Like when I hear it's like, okay, it's just a warmth for me. I like warm sounds, warm analog sounds. Hard of hearing.
Mm.
Oh, that's funny. That's
Okay.
why. That's why
John,
hard
what's
of hearing.
yours?
Yeah.
Man, I like the bottom as well, like the bass and the drums, the kick.
hmm
I think that's what like initially pulls me in.
hmm
But of course, I love chord structure, which is something that I got from David Cruz. You guys remember
Oh,
David Cruz? Shout out
David.
to
Yeah.
David Cruz.
Yeah.
Cruzito.
Man, those
That's
Yeah.
my
chords that
dog,
he would
man.
play on the guitar.
Hey, now hold on.
Oh
Let
my
me pause. I
God.
don't mean to cut you off. Nelson,
Yeah.
thank you so much for introducing me to these cool people, man.
We all
Cruz
came
and
together in the studios. Well,
no. You
no,
wasn't
no,
there yet.
don't
You
know
wasn't
me.
there yet.
John,
You
would you
wasn't
let me
there
finish
yet.
saying what I'm saying?
No, because you
You know what?
weren't there
I'm
yet.
not fighting. We're not closing this show out with you and I fighting
No,
today.
we're
We're
not.
not doing it.
No, but I'm gonna say this, Nelson.
First of all,
You,
rude.
you
And I
between
love you, Nelson.
Montez and Cruz, man. Thank you so much, brother. Just so
Man.
y'all know, those who don't know who Nelson Salares is, Nelson is one of the coolest
Mm,
people I ever met in my life. Nelson,
yes.
believe
What's
it or
up?
not, I stand 10 toes with it. He was very instrumental with me getting comfortable in the studio because he had a studio in his house.
Hmm.
Yep.
And I'm not
Oh
talking about
man,
I'm not talking about the garage studio that John took over
The
for
one
years.
doing his vocals.
Doing I'm not where he
The vocals.
push record and running the booth.
That
I'm
was
not talking
different.
about
You're talking
that.
about the house?
I'm
That's
talking about the house. Yeah.
Hmm.
where Luke
What
Luke
it was Luke.
Luke
It became Luke's room. It was
yeah.
it became the baby
In
room.
Cedar Hill.
And see, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, those were the days, man.
Yeah,
Golly.
that was crazy.
Thank you, Nelson.
I used to
Yeah.
feel so bad for him because I'd be recording my vocals there in that room, and it was right next to their like there was I guess the closet between the two rooms because they had their master bedroom. Then there was a closet in between, and I was recording my vocals, and I'd be
Just,
recording till like 4 or 5 in the morning
Mm.
and keeping them up. I'm sure
yep.
Lisa, man.
Yep.
Lisa, let me tell you something. Let me
Oh
tell you why I love
gosh.
Lisa.
Lisa. Oh my gosh.
One time
She don't play.
I was at the studio working, right? And I didn't like the mix.
Mhm.
I became started becoming confident in my work because Lisa stayed on my ass. Excuse my language.
What did she say? What did she
I'll never forget this day. I did this record and I was like, maybe I need to go back and I need to do man. Lisa said, Chili, you need to stop.
Thank you, Lisa.
Lisa
Shout out to
said, Chili,
Lisa
you need to
Solares.
stop. You need to stop because you're good. You need to know it. I was like, oh, okay. All right. All right.
She,
Yes.
So that's part of the
yeah.
whole, you know what I'm saying?
And then we ate good over there, homemade tortillas, cafe con leche. Like,
Okay, yeah. I don't know nothing
yeah.
about none of that. I don't know
Yeah,
nothing
you
Oh
about
no,
wasn't
the food
there.
was great. Shout
listen,
out to Miss Solaris too, man.
listen.
Yes.
Yes.
Rest in peace,
You
Miss.
know I'm gonna tell you who else had good
Yeah.
food?
Who?
Who's that?
De Los
Rico's
Santos.
mama.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yes. Yes.
Oh my
man.
God.
Boy.
Those tortillas she used to
Them
make.
Shout
tortillas
out to my
blew me
brown
up, bro.
pig.
Away, bro.
Oh,
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was
I'm
food.
hungry.
Hey, listen. So
Golly.
we're gonna get ready to go. Montez, if you can put our because
Uh,
I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. I just got a text message from Shauna T. She's
Oh,
like the
Oh,
brand
sweet.
manager now, as far as I'm concerned. To
what
me,
did it? What?
Right.
Shauna.
Shauna says drop the email address again. Put
Yep.
our email address back up
Shauna
there.
might not
Okay.
have wanted you to say that
I don't.
on
It's
the live.
fine. It's fine. Trust me, we fine. Listen.
Lord,
If she didn't
Shauna.
want me to, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
And
Here we go.
but the question, if y'all, but the question to be asked is this: how do we monetize being creatives, and how do we monetize our personal brand?
Stay tuned for next
This
week's
next week, if
episode.
we're gonna answer this question for y'all, next week we're gonna answer this question for y'all: of how we're doing this, how. Because when I tell you, Shauna T gonna give us the news, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be the news we can use. You understand me?
That's
Hmm.
funny.
So, Lane, get us out of here. Let's go home.
Listen, thank y'all for being here. Thanks for tuning in, subscribing, liking, sharing, and all the things. Shauna, thank you so much. Shauna,
See, she
listen.
said it's okay. See?
No, King, you know what? I'm going to talk to you after this episode.
No, you're not.
Anyways, thank y'all. What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
You know what? If you can hun, you can hear me. I got that from one of my friends. Okay,
Yeah.
anyways, I love
I
y'all.
like
I
that.
hope that y'all are well. And you know what? Tune in next week because we are going to, as King said, have this amazing conversation with Shauna T around personal brands, monetizations, and all the things. So, with that, I'm going to kick it back over to you, King, so you can officially get us up out of here.
Montez, you got anything before we go?
No, man. I'm excited about next week. I really can't wait.
I
And
know you can. That's your
I'm
type
sure
of
she's
thing.
gonna tear me to pieces, but go for it. I'm ready.
Yeah,
John
that's
is
your
so
Yeah.
thing.
ready. Love you, Nelson.
Love you too, Nelson, man.
Tyler, David,
Yeah,
all of
Listen,
later.
y'all.
man.
Thank you.
Yeah, Tyler, David, everybody who's in the chat,
Yeah.
man. We do
Yes.
appreciate y'all week in and week out. We trying to get bigger, better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just been. I know next week is going to be a great because here's why I say next week's going to be a great because there are creatives that have we were creative in a different era, and with the help of Shauna T's knowledge and wisdom next week, hopefully we'll be able to evolve.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Elevate.
Instead of
Evolution.
instead of people uh getting jobs and jobs you hate and doing stuff you don't have to do so you can
Yes.
take care of yourself.
Thanks,
She's going
Tyler.
to teach us and show us how to do this. Like, share, and subscribe. Like
Look at
Tyler
that.
said,
Come
like,
on,
share, and
Tyler.
subscribe. Tyler, we do appreciate you, dog.
I know.
You've been riding since the Instagram live, honestly.
Tyler's always
You know what
been
I'm
with
saying?
us.
So again, man, we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all for this week's episode, man. And we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna do this thing called the benediction. We're gonna go a little something like this. Now may the Lord watch between me and thee while we're
Hmm.
absent one from another. May he keep you in perfect peace is our prayer. I'm King, that's Lane, that's Montez, and we got Max in the back. Y'all take it easy. Peace.
Peace, y'all.